welcome to the Crazy Town Podcast. I'm Jonas.
And I'm TNT Don. I'm Mike the Explosive One. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
You know, remember the days when we used to like Reddit?
I still like Reddit. I go on Reddit every once in a while.
Like, before they ended their third-party API, where I had like a good app to go look at Reddit.
Yeah.
And like all the good subreddits went on strike and shut down.
Yeah.
I used to be on there all the time. Lots of fun stuff to look at. Ha-has, kiddos, jokes. You know, all that stuff.
Kiddos? What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Just kidding around, kiddos.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
watch what you say, brother.
Fair. So then, but like, I don't go on there very much anymore. Like, I do check some stuff, like, but not really as much as I used to. It's going downhill. So the CEO of Reddit did a AMA and asked me anything today or yesterday, and he said that they're going to start potentially locking some content behind paywalls.
I don't really know why, how.
It says they're introducing a new type of subreddit with exclusive content or private areas that they would pay to access. And so basically what it said is that they're going to start with paid subreddits. So I think what they're going to try to do is make it kind of like almost like OnlyFans or something like that, where like you can have your own subreddit that people pay a fee to access. And my first thought is, ain't no one going to do that.
No.
And it said it says they weren't going to monetize old subreddits that were already popular. And my thought again is bullshit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like,
that seems like the best idea for you to go if you're bloodthirsty company.
Yeah, it says Reddit's paywall would ostensibly only apply to certain new subreddits and not any certain available. It says that eventual paywall content free Reddit would continue to exist and grow and thrive. I just feel like Reddit has been dying ever since they did that like API block thing and then went public.
I mean, I don't know. Look, it definitely is not the Reddit of old prior to them having a third party, but I don't know. It's fine. Reddit is a weird app anyway. I don't really see people paying money to be on it. Like, there's some monetization with like the little emotes or the little praises you can give people. Like, it's kind of like the TikTok thing where you can give people a lion or a rose or something and be like, oh, your comment was really funny. But as far as like a paid subreddit, it's so much easier for me to just be like, I don't want to look at that than to engage with your shop model, whatever that may be.
Right. It says also here, it said Reddit is laying the foundation for the ability to monetize commerce within subreddits, including when Reddit users buy something from another user via discussion on Reddit. So it says with Reddit marketplace features, Redditors could potentially make these transactions without leaving Reddit. And it puts like our watch exchange where people buy, sell, and trade watches. So like what they're going to try to do is monetize where people can sell the stuff right through Reddit.
Okay, yeah, you know what? I could see that.
Or like sneakerheads trading, buying shoes probably on Reddit. Okay. I'm sure there's a subreddit for that.
All right, so there's some areas. I guess maybe when I'm thinking about like if I want to go to like, I don't know, oddly satisfying r/just F my ish up. Like, I don't want to have to pay for that kind of stuff. Like, just looking at pictures.
Pay for memes or, like, people, like, surviving, like,
close calls. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Shit post Crusaders. I don't want any trouble when I'm going there. My Overwatch. They start making me pay for my Overwatch subreddit. I'm not looking at it. I'm not.
Yeah, and that's how I feel, man. Like, I just look at it because it's something to do when I'm bored. If it costs me money to look at and I'm bored, I'm like, I'm okay.
Exactly. Like, I hate to say it, but I feel like Twitter kind of has it done right, where like nothing's monetized, but obviously you have like a subscription service where you get like top billing if you're a creator or if you're
or no less ads or like whatever. Like you pay to have less ads or pay stuff like that.
Do you still do Twitter?
I mess around on it. Like I follow like some financial news stuff and things like that, but I don't really follow like communities or anything like that.
No, you haven't noticed like any weird content on there for you?
No, not like what you talk about shows up on your Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, a lot of just like fights.
World Star Hip Hop, just like, yeah, dude. I don't know. Like, I guess it's I don't go into the black holes on Twitter though. It's I just I'm like, oh, like there's some financial news, or I'll see like somebody I follow like post somebody else's tweet, and I like look and I'm like, oh, they do financial news too, or like they talk about this. I'm like, oh, that's fine. Like I don't really follow randos. I don't really follow political stuff. I don't really, you know what I mean? So like I stay away from like that. A lot of it's like crypto stuff, so I can like just learn about what's going on in the crypto industry.
That's usually how you end up in some of the darkest holes, man.
But I also I'm not following like random dudes in crypto. I'm following like crypto like news sources and stuff. So
all right,
like Bitcoin magazine.
Like the random dudes with the crypto names usually have like something they want to sell you on Telegram. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're like, come on Telegram, we'll make a sale.
Crypto and CSAM.
Yeah, so I don't know, man, but like I feel like it's weird because I feel like the landscape of social media is like it keeps shifting. Like it goes, especially now that like Meta's come out and said that they're not going to censor stuff anymore, and like it's like it just goes in these ebbs and flows of like we need to protect you from everything, we're going to protect you from nothing. Like it's like here's your echo chamber over here, like oop, now your echo chamber's over here. Like here's some stuff so you can like find other weird people who do weird stuff that you do. Like
yeah,
I don't, dude. It was funny because I remember like when MySpace was big and it was like, oh, this is super cool. You have your own little space on the internet to like screw around and talk to your friends. And now it's just like the most disgusting thing on the planet.
Yeah. Everybody's kind of going to their respective corners to a certain extent.
Yeah, kind of.
Like if you're a Nazi sympathizer, you're on X. If you're a
wow.
If you're a snowflake lib, you're on Blue Sky. If you're a mega Trumper trailer park trash, you're on Truth Social. It's like, you know, it's yeah, you're not wrong. Everybody's just kind of going into their
little echo caves, and everyone thinks that they're right, and they're all getting reinforcement and affirmation that they are.
Yeah.
And it's like, and that's the other thing too, is like I want to try to read things and see things from every angle. Like and what's really, I think what's good about myself is like I can follow people and read it and take things at face value and not be like, this is 100% true and this is what the word, like I can be like, this shit is wild. Like I cannot believe that people are thinking this way. Like I don't get influenced by it like a lot of people do. I'm just like, I'm not out here all of a sudden I'm like, you know what's great? Something awful.
That's like, the way I felt about the Kendrick performance. Thank you.
Wait, what? I'm confused. What happened?
I was talking about the Super Bowl again. I went back to because you were making a statement about how you don't look at something.
Yeah, but it's like, but I want to see all that stuff because I want to know what the hell is out there. I don't want to be ignorant to the fact that this wild shit exists.
I agree with that. I feel like a lot of stuff. Freedom of speech is rough, man, because a lot of you motherfuckers ain't got shit to say. You know,
but they make it seem like they do.
I mean, some people have the ability to make it seem like they do have something to say, even though they're saying garbage. I agree with that. But a lot of people ain't got nothing to say, and don't deserve a voice, as far as I'm concerned.
Wow,
Jesus. They don't. They don't.
This man's like, shut them down.
They don't. They don't deserve a voice, man. There's certain things that we should not even give a moment's idea to in this country.
Part of me is like, and there's so many bots and AI and all that shit on stuff. Like we talked about the AI Instagram feeds and stuff. Mm-hmm. Part of me feels like in order for social media to get under wraps, every account should have to be paid. And not a lot. $3 a month to be able to post on the internet. You know how many bots that would stop? Because people who ain't going to put 600 bots on Twitter and pay $1,800 a month to push propaganda.
I feel like the only people that are going to be on these sites are going to be people with disposable income and enthusiasts. And when I say enthusiast, I mean good enthusiast and bad enthusiast.
Like the craziest side of the side enthusiast.
Race enthusiast, gender enthusiast, the Nazi enthusiast, political enthusiast. There's a problem when you're an enthusiast. It needs to be available to the everyman so that we can have the everyman's aspect. And the everyman ain't gonna pay.
But the everyman is full of bots too, man. It's like the dead internet.
I mean, I agree with the dead internet theory, but I feel like the everyman isn't necessarily like bots. But you know, you take the good, you take the bad. But if you let all the enthusiasts take over, it's gonna be problematic as well.
It's gonna be ugly
because certain enthusiastic groups have a lot more to say and are willing to put a lot more money across to affect things. And I don't think that's really good, you know? I don't think that's good. I think that the people and the culture of this country will dictate how our future goes. You can take DEI out of the businesses. You can make it illegal to say racism in public, but the culture of America is not going to change just because you take that away. You know, people are still going to call people out for being jackasses. We're still going to cancel you motherfuckers if you say some odd shit in public. And no, you can't touch little kids. It's never going to happen.
Yeah, man, it's a wild world out there, and I don't know. I don't know how to fix it, and I just it's interesting.
So where are you going, Jonas? Where are you going?
With what?
If you can't go to Reddit anymore, you going over to Blue Sky?
I don't know. Nowhere. I'll just live in a boat.
Going back to Facebook.
Yeah, going back to Facebook. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to be like, where am I going to get content for the podcast if I'm not on the internet? I'm not going to learn about anything.
I'm not going to learn about
I'll just be
anything.
like, did you know that lizards can crawl on the wall? We want to talk about that for a whole episode? And you're like, no.
4chan.
Oh, God. That's like the cesspool of the internet.
Yeah, it's cesspool of the normal internet.
Yeah.
Not the Silk Road.
Yeah, true.
You can go there and get your news.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's all the time we have today's episode. Go to thecrazytown.com to subscribe for Jonas.
TNT.
Yeah.